Girl Scout is a spy. You are on the stream already. Wow, that's really early. Hello. How's it going? Alright, how's the audio, folks? Is that all good? I'm using a external mic, so hopefully that's all good and you can hear me all okay. Let's just double check the stream is all good. Good. Everything seems fine. Perfect. Brilliant. Slightly choppy. Oh, okay, that's a bit weird. Oh, Recliter is on. Hey, Recliter, how's it going? Just need to change the, I don't know why, my chat box seems to always reset itself. Let me just figure this out. Message alignment, nope, that's not the one. Export, bot, no. I think that's the one I want. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. We didn't end up going to the ice cream thing. I knew you were gonna ask that. No, we didn't end up going. It was just so hot. It was just so warm today. 28 degrees as of 3 o'clock. Yeah, it was. Yeah. I mean, we went out to do some grocery shopping, but it was just horrible. I mean, who wants to go out in this kind of weather? I mean, we went out, and I think the road is starting to melt. We actually walked, and we walked on this road. We walked on this car park area, walked around, and you could see the oil just pooling because of just the heat. Like the road was not steady; it was melting. Hold on, I'm still trying to figure out this chat. Just give me a second there. Let me just copy that. Make sure this is going okay. Silly thing. All right, hopefully that's gonna work. Is that gonna work? Oh no. Now this. Oh, gosh. Hey, Aerodano and Radish Nation, how's it going? I'm just going to try and figure out this. I don't know what's going on with my my chat box. It's all right. Looks like I might need to do it this way. Sorry, guys. This should have just been a quick fix. I don't know why it's taking such a mission. Such a mission. Okay, come on, work. Yes, it works. Perfect. All right. Finally. I know, it's so hot. I'm melting. Less kappa, please. Who's kappaing? It's just one kappa. It's not that bad. Oh, you're looking for rainbow kappa. Okay. Well, anyway, welcome to the weekly web show that we do at Attack on Geek on Sundays. I might have to, I know, I'm sweating now. It's horrible. It's not nice. I just had a shower as well. It's horrible. Anyway, I think I'm going to have to redo the stream. He disappeared. Definitely need more views there. But yeah, I need to change through the. I know, it's so hot. I can't tell you how badly I'm melting. Anyway, I am currently looking at changing up the schedule because 3 o'clock on a weekend day is actually really hard. It's really hard to make. So I might just leave it as 4 o'clock because it just gives me that extra hour just to, chill out. Because as you all know, this geek does not chill out ever. All right, so today I thought of doing a different kind of web show where we don't really talk about the news or pop culture, but we talk about me. Well, I figured that, Attack on Geek has a growing community. We've got good numbers, and a lot of you. Oh, is it? Whoops. There you go. Shirtless Tom is here. He's here. um, he's hiding in the corner, I mean. But anyway, I figured that some of you may know me, the real me. Aradona is asking where. Tom, do you want to come wave? Sex appeal is back, y'all. You should see the comments. They're all wanting to say hi. There you go. You can see the buddies here. Did our views jump up, guys? Did we get some follows? Blake Yen said you come in at a excuse me, guys. Though, just so you know, he's taken. He is definitely taken. But anyway, so today I figured. Cyrano does comment. Anyway, sexiness aside, I thought it would be a nice time for me to talk about what's going on. What's going on in the Attack on Geek world, what's going on in my world, and the different things that I've got in place. But I kind of need your help. I kind of need to talk to you guys as my community about, what you'd like more of, what you'd like to see less of, and maybe we could use this time to sort of bounce ideas about Real Scout is a spy. You can't hear anything? Anyone else can hear stuff? Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know Real Scout is a spy. Have you turned your speaker on? That might be the first thing. Or make sure your headset is on. That could be another thing. Yeah, refresh. That can be another thing. Thanks, Aradona. So anyway, we'll start off a bit serious. Something that I experienced this weekend that I would like to address because it's a big deal. It actually happens to a lot of streamers and a lot of gamers, and I figure we need to really talk about this a lot more. As you guys all know, there's this whole movement going on, hashtag #MeToo, about the whole sexual harassment in Hollywood and the surrounding industries. Whether it's harassment physically or harassment verbally, it's been such a big thing recently. And you guys can, talk amongst yourself. But anyway, so what I want to talk about today is girl gamers. As a girl gamer myself, I've been very lucky. I haven't had to deal with a lot of abuse on my streams. I haven't had a lot of abuse online, which is great. I mean, like I said, I've been really lucky, but there are so many women out there, gamers, who suffer from trolling and from just awful abuse, which is not nice. And Aradona, I mean, I'm sure you've been through similar things as well, but it's just uncalled for. On Friday night, I was streaming the Sea of Thieves beta, and these two guys came on and straight away, instead of really talking to me about the game, which is probably the best way to start a conversation on the stream. Well, I mean, that is true, Aradona. I mean, I remember when I was watching your first stream, I kind of fell in love with myself a little bit with the stream. But no. These two guys jumped on, and the first thing they asked me was, "Are you a mom?" And I was a bit surprised because Friday night was actually, I mean, it was a stream that I was really vulnerable in. I felt really vulnerable on Friday night because I wanted to stream, But I couldn't be bothered wearing my contacts. I just had a shower. I couldn't be bothered just doing myself up. I literally just sat down in my PJs and streamed. Yeah, yep, Arizona, they did. These two guys came on Mixer, a platform with kids on it, a platform predominantly full of kids. These two guys came on and said to me, "Are you a mom?" And when I said no, they said in response, "Would you like to be?" To which I thought, hey, you know, it might be a serious question. They might actually be wanting to know. Um, of course, insecure me thought to myself, like, oh my God, I'm wearing glasses. And I've always been really sensitive about wearing glasses because I don't feel that I look very nice in glasses. I've always been told I look really smart. And that isn't exactly a compliment sometimes. So I was really vulnerable and really insecure. And these two guys asked me if I was a mom. I thought, hey, are you saying that because I look old? Do I look way older because I wear glasses? So I thought, okay, I'll just answer anyway because those of you on stream know me pretty well. Hey, I'm a Killerholic 29. I'm just doing a web show and we're talking about girl gamers and essentially the abuse a lot of girl gamers get. So it's a bit of a serious chat, but at the same time, we'll dive into some cooler stuff later on. Anyway, hey, Plushcat 9813141. I'll never remember that other than Plushcat. Thanks so much for the follow. Anyway, I will let all of you be acquainted with one another while I continue this. Thanks. I'm a Killerholic. Thank you for the follow. So anyway, I was really, really, really uncomfortable. And when I said that, yes, I would like to be a mom one day, bearing in mind, guys, hey, Matua Paura, thank you very much for the follow. I know, don't feed the trolls, but I don't know. I've always been the kind of person who'll talk back. I try to talk back to everyone on stream, whether they're a troll or not. It's it's my kryptonite. So I spoke to them and I answered their questions. And one of the guys said, "Oh, I'll be your man. I'll give you children," or something along those lines. And I thought, okay, this is a bit weird. This is so weird. And Tom, my partner, was playing Monster Hunter in the other room. So it wasn't like I could just say, "Hey, Tom, do you want to come mod the stream?" Which is something I need to do. I need to get some mods on my stream. So Recliter and Aradono and anyone else who wants to be a mod, hit me up. I'm keen to get some mods on streams. Yeah, so this guy just says to me, "What kind of rig are you playing with?" And I was like, "A rig? You mean like?" Bearing in mind, guys, I am completely clueless. Um, I am so clueless when it comes to stuff like this. I thought he meant PC rig, gaming rig. So I was like, I'm playing on an Xbox. I don't really play on PC just yet. I would like to. And then they explained to me what rig was. And it was so out of line. It was out of line, and they kept going. And I kept responding, telling them, hey, don't be in the stream. If you're not going to be mature, just don't be in the stream. Just don't. Just go away. Turtles. Anyway, so if I felt that way, if I felt uncomfortable, I can only imagine what other women feel. And so when I tweeted out there that this had happened, I had so many girls responding to me saying that they'd experienced the same thing. which is so sad. Why are we okay to suffer from abuse just because of our gender? You know, why? Um, I know that a lot of girls out there do try to be the whole cam girl persona on stream, but there's so many of us who aren't, you know? So that's what I thought, Aradano. I thought maybe they're kids because Mixer is full of kids. Maybe they're kids, but apparently they're in their 20s. One of them had a wife. Come on. Come on. If you have a girl in your life, why would you do that? Anyway, so it's just not cool. Do I play Trove? No, I don't actually. Delayed Bison? I'm sorry, I don't play that. But anyway, oh hey, Boba Fett-ish. How's it going? But yeah, kids are not, it's not acceptable. And this isn't the kind of generation where it's okay. We've come so far in terms of discrimination and sexism and all of that. It doesn't need to happen. Thanks so much, Delay Bison. I really appreciate it if you did. Thank you. So, I'm sure they were Creative Square. I'm sure they were because some people are just idiots, right? They want to get a rise out of people. The thing is, I don't actually do that on stream. If you were to try to get a rise out of me live, I actually would probably tell you to back off. I would call you out and, you know, just go with the flow. They didn't think that I was affected because I grew up being bullied. And this is now transitioning more to the get to know me person, get to know me part of the stream. Whoa, guys! Thank you so much for all the follows. This is amazing. Let's talk about my issues, Delayed Bison. What are your issues? Do you have any issues? We can chat about that too. We can chat about issues. Yeah, but anyway, it's not cool to think that just because some girls on stream utilize their assets, that all other girls do that. They don't. I mean, look at me. I'm just wearing a PAX t-shirt. I don't care. I just want to be comfortable on stream. I just want to have fun. I want to talk to you guys. I want to engage with you about the game, the stream. Get to know you a bit better. And yeah, I know, chafing leotard. It definitely would get better. I'm sure with the fact that I don't actually buy into all of this, I'll be totally fine. This isn't a something that really affected me to the point that I want to give up streaming and all that. But I know that a lot of women do feel that way. So I'm talking about this more in terms of the other girl streamers out there and the other girl gamers out there. Because a lot of them give up. And that's not cool. It's not cool to be a bully to the extent that these people want to give up their passions. It's wrong. So anyway, I don't know what the solution is other than to say, hey guys, in the chat and in the community, if you see this happen, even if they are being trolls, even if they're just trying to get a rise out of you and you may not care, but hey, if you do care, say something. Say something. There's nothing wrong with it. You're not going to get anything bad. Well, I mean, you might suffer some repercussions, but hey, stand up, you know. And so today I'm standing up for women gamers because it is not cool. It is something that everyone should be treated equally with respect. And there's no problem with being gay. There's nothing wrong with being gay. You know, it's cool to be gay. If that's who you are and that's what you like, if you like who you like, that's fine. I have no issue with it. And do I like wine? I actually do like wine. I do. Do you mean wine or do you mean Wayne? Because I don't know what Wayne is. But anyway, the point is, Attack on Geek, my streams, my channel is a safe place for kids, for girls, for guys, for those who are gay, for those who are straight. It doesn't matter. It's a safe place. If you guys want to be part of the community, please help me stand up and say something when yeah, exactly, don't put up with it. And so from today I'm going to be looking out to get some mods on my channel. I would like No, I actually only had Tom as a mod, and that was the problem, because if he's busy, that's it. So I definitely am looking for mods. Um, there's going to be some requirements. Obviously, I need to make sure that you guys share in my values. Definitely Aerodano. If you are free and you'd like to mod, then yes, I would love for you to be a mod for the channel. And definitely swing the ban hammer, guys. As soon as anyone says anything like that, ban. I'm good with that. I don't need the follows. I don't need people like that to follow me. I don't need people like that to be on the community. So, yeah, that's my solution for now. I'm hopefully going to try and be a bit more vocal about girl gamers and obviously try and get something happening. We need more people to talk about it. We need more girls to be streaming. We need more girl gamers. So definitely, yeah, exactly, Reclager. It wasn't really a problem before because I was so small. And I guess the bigger we get with Attack on Geek, the more this is going to happen, the more trolls are going to pop on. So, yeah, I mean, first step, you're going to get mods. Second step, we're not going to tolerate people like that. Third, hey, we're a safe place. We're a safe place. And that's the most important thing. Oh, hey, Kitty Chaos and Jamie and Zed. Yeah, I mean, you guys are ladies. I'm sure you have to deal with all of this as well. So, trolls are people too, except when they hurt others intentionally. So, we're talking about how girl gamers have to deal with abuse online, and the fact that a lot of women who game or stream quit because they just can't take the abuse. And I'm just trying to make it known that it is an issue, that a lot of people don't actually realize how bad it is, and that I'm taking a stand to make Attack on Geek a safe place for gamers of all kinds. I mean, you guys know I am a horrible gamer, but it's fine. I don't care that I'm. Whoa, this. I'm trying to read what everyone's saying. But yeah, I mean, you need to have a thick skin, but at the same time, you can ban people. You can ban people. So there you go. Tom's breaking it down for you guys. Boobs get more views. Yeah, well, I'm at 500 followers, and I've done that in a short amount of time without ever having to use any of my assets. In fact, look at me. I'm not wearing makeup at all. But yes, females tend to be the worst type of trolls. Yeah, I can see that. I went to an all-girls school, and girls can be harsh. They are horrible sometimes. So I got it from both angles. But anyway, You know what I'm talking about. You know that it's a problem. Let's change. Let's make a change. Let's take a stand and do something about it. So, moving on, you now can hear my story, which some of you may know, some of you may not know. Um, I don't know if a lot of you realize this, but I spent my whole life living to other people's expectations and trying to be something I wasn't. So last night there was this story trending on social media about a gym in Sri Lanka um, who ran an ad saying this is no shape for women and put a picture of a barrel, basically saying that a barrel shape is not a shape for women. Women should not be a barrel shape, which is a bit weird because number one, it was just terrible advertising. Number two, it completely didn't it didn't really advertise the gym. And three, it was unnecessary. It was just an ad that was unnecessary. But as a Sri Lankan female myself, I mean, I wasn't raised in Sri Lanka, but I was raised in a Sri Lankan family in Malaysia. So I come from the whole, tiger mom and everything growing up. Exactly, yeah. Nobody should be barrel shaped, but why target women? Hey, Melted Abyss, how's it going? So anyway, I saw that and I thought, I can see why ladies in Sri Lanka were getting really upset about this because our whole lives in the Sri Lankan Indian society, our whole lives, we are raised to be fair, which I'm very lucky that I am fair. I'm not very dark. Like and subscribe if you want her to shut up. Well, you don't have to be on the stream if you don't want to hear me talk. Just go. I don't need you to be on the stream. Anyway, but hey, if you want to like and subscribe, go ahead. Um, Whereabouts in Malaysia? I come from Kuala Lumpur, which is the capital, and yeah, born and raised till I was about 12, and then I moved here. So yeah. Anyway, I was I grew up with the whole mentality of you need to be fair, you need to be tall, and you need to be slim to get anywhere in life. Those three things, on top of the fact that being in Malaysia, you're raised to do either a professional career or you go and join the army. Oh, Radish Nation, is your wife from Malaysia as well? It's awesome. Love meeting new people from Malaysia. It's always nice. What do I play? Currently I play a lot of Overwatch, Fortnite, Sea of Thieves. I would like to try Monster Hunter World, which I will later on. But yeah, so we were raised to essentially fit this perfect stereotype of what the perfect Sri Lankan woman would be like. Yeah, tall, fair, and slim. And on top of that, if you want to be a success in life, you needed to have a big house, a big car, and be a lawyer, a doctor, an engineer, or an accountant. That's it. Those were my choices growing up. I couldn't be doing this. What I'm doing, being a streamer, giving up my job and doing Attack on Geek full time, giving up my full time job to do this, I'd probably be murdered by now. But I'm very lucky that my family, my immediate family, have been very, 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 very supportive. Big hair. Actually, no. Straight hair over curly hair any day, apparently. I did play Destiny, actually. I really enjoyed Destiny too. And Assassin's Creed Origins is on the poster right there as well. And I think you can see, oh no, the Zelda poster is over the side. But yeah, so till I was about 25. Well, I suppose, but I don't know um, how tough it was for some, striving to be something that you clearly weren't. Ah, yes, I did. I went to PAX last year. Um, so as a Sri Lankan woman, it was a challenge growing up. I tailored my studies when I moved here, and okay, maybe I'll dial it back a bit. When I moved here, I went to an all-girls high school, which was horrible because I was new to the country, didn't have a lot of friends, and I was stuck with these highly hormonal teenage girls. So I came in at year 8 actually first, and I suffered a lot of bullying because I was doing really well at school. Because the thing that's different between Malaysia and here is that in Malaysia, we did, or rather, our schooling was at a much higher level. I started doing major exams when I was 7 years old. And so I did my exams. I was doing A level maths by the time I was 12. And so going into year 8 and then year 9, it was a breeze for me. Hey, BX Latino Heat, how's it going? Um, it was so easy, like science, maths, English, everything. I mean, English people used to ask me, it was like, oh, hey, you speak English really well and you do your English literature and stuff really well. You write really well. Did you do that all in Malaysia? Like, where did you learn English? And I have to turn around and told them, like, hey, English is actually my first language. So, yeah, that was another story. But anyway, I came here and had to deal with a lot of bullying, which actually has still got some effects on me. But it was actually really easy to get picked on for doing well because, as you know, girls like to feel like they're number one. And some of the girls in my class didn't enjoy the fact that the teachers liked me because I studied. So I spent the whole of high school studying, not going to any parties, not doing any of the fun stuff I should have been doing. Even though I was very much a geek at that time, I was reading my comics, I was buying a lot of old Silver Age comics because I'd saved up all my money. I still watched all my Warner Brothers, Batman, Justice League anime shows, and I mean animated shows. I was still a geek at heart, but I was striving to be something that I wasn't because in my mind I needed to be a doctor if I wanted to be a success. Not really. I mean, I don't really follow any of that anymore, and you'll hear why. It's a stigma that a lot of people carry with them, though, and that's why I'm talking about it. I'm talking about this because a lot of people who are like me, who want to do what they want to do, can't because of family pressure, because of their guilt, I guess, of not pleasing others. Yeah, I mean, that's a good way to do it. That's actually the best way to do things. Um, so if I had one regret, it would be that I didn't have fun in high school when I should have. Because, again, being a doctor, getting to med school in New Zealand is really tough. So I was meant to be a doctor. I went to Otago University and did health science. Absolutely hated it. I went down, you know, took up this huge loan trying to do health science in my first year to try and get into medicine, and absolutely couldn't stand chemistry and physics. I hated it. Bio was okay, but the other two hated it. And that's when I realized, like, I don't want to be doing this for the rest of my life. So what did I do instead? I did law. I did the next best thing because I was still very young and very impressionable, and I was still feeling that guilt of not pleasing my family and the whole, well, I'm the oldest. I need to set an example for my siblings. So I have to fit within the doctor, lawyer, engineer, accountant. And if I wasn't going to be a doctor, well, I'm not going to be an engineer. I didn't enjoy any of that sort of thing. I wasn't going to be an accountant because I hated numbers. I loved writing, so I guess law was going to be the thing. And I did it. I did my first year down in Dunedin. It got really expensive, so I moved back to Auckland and I finished a law degree. Still in that time though, it never occurred to me to just do what I enjoyed. It just never it you know it doesn't occur to you when you've been raised to fit this stereotype. You feel guilty if you want to pursue your passions. Hey albino, how's it going? Um, so I finished my law degree. I actually ended up doing my bar. The law bar exams, the legal bar exams are not easy. It's not fun. I did that while studying a postgrad in communications and passed it. I'm actually a lawyer in New Zealand. I'm a barrister and solicitor of the New Zealand High Court. Um, and people would be like, "Oh, wow, why aren't you why aren't you doing law? You'd be making millions right now." That's not true. I wouldn't be able to make millions if I wasn't happy. How long does it take to get a law degree? In New Zealand, it's 4 years, and then you do 6 months to get your bar done. So, oh, hey, Superior Leader, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. Hey, Kitty Chaos, you're on Mixer now, eh? Oh, hey, Des, how's it going? Definitely missed you. Can't get you out of speeding tickets, unfortunately. But at that same respect, I can't really do anything bad in New Zealand because, I might get disbarred. I don't really want to get disbarred after all that time. Oh, did you? So yeah, I did that. Didn't ever practice law. Didn't, just couldn't. I just absolutely didn't want to. So I did PR. PR is fun, actually. If anyone wants to know what PR is like, I'm more than happy to talk to you about it because it's actually a really rewarding job. Especially if you work with technology companies. I worked with Huawei and it was fun. Oh, hey, thanks, BX Latino here. BX Latino, sorry, BX Latino Heat. Thank you for the host. Really appreciate that. But anyway, so I tailored myself towards this path, this professional path. And I thought, okay, I'm going to be a success. I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be set for life. And then I said, nope, I want to do something cool. I want to do something fun. I've always wanted to work with Disney. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm a Disney nerd. I set up a blog and that blog took off. And now it's a fully fledged website, attackongeek.com. You can see the website up there on the overlay. And I gave it all up. I gave up my job. I think it's close to 6 months now. Or Legionus, I'm interested in why you're sharing this on Mixer. It is fascinating. Well, I guess that's why I'm sharing it on Mixer, because some of you might be fascinated. Some of you might be in the same boat. Some of you might be struggling with the whole, do I stay at my miserable job that I don't like, or do I do something I enjoy and pursue my passions? And albino, well, technically I'm not born and bred in New Zealand. I moved here 16 years ago. I look Indian, but I'm not Indian. I'm of Sri Lankan ancestry and I was born in Malaysia, so Anyway, so yeah, I figured, this is your chance to get to know me. Um, the whole point of this segment of the web show was really for my community to get to know me. I didn't expect all these new people on Mixer and Twitch to join. So I can understand why some of you might think like, oh, why is she talking about her life? Um, but no, well, at least now you know who I am. I actually have a background in a professional career and all that, and I gave it all up to do this full time. And it's been really rewarding. It's taught me a lot of things. It's made me a lot of friends. And I mean, hey, there's 21 of you sitting on the stream right now listening to me, so I must be doing something right. But yeah, I'm sure there are a lot of people like me, people from Asia, India, Sri Lanka, who would love to be in gaming or in entertainment. What is the crux of the issue? The crux of the issue is that a lot of people with my ethnicity may actually want to do what I do, but may not feel comfortable doing that. So here it is. I'm talking about me doing this, and it's possible, it's doable. Don't be afraid, do it. And yeah, I'm just sharing my story. If this isn't of any interest to you at all, I apologize. But hey, it's my show. I can talk about whatever I want. If you don't like it, go. I literally don't I don't really care about numbers. I mean, sure, it's great. It's great to have because hey, sponsorships and all that. But hey, you know what? Um, how do you generate money to live? Well, remember how I said that I was a professional before? I made all my money there and then saved it all up, and I'm pretty much living paycheck to paycheck currently while working part time. But and this is the notion that a lot of people get confused by. I'm not doing Attack on Geek and the streams and all that to make money from it. It's more of a portfolio so that I can work in the gaming industry. I'm hoping that one day all of this will culminate in someone from, say, Disney or someone from Marvel, someone from EA, or maybe not EA, someone from PlayStation or something like that. Someone will come in and be like, hey, we like what you do, come and work for us. Because, you know, debt, we'll cover that another time. There is a lot of debt when you go to law school, and it's all about managing it, really. I wouldn't say that I'm in a position to be like, hey, give up your career and do this. My advice would be don't ever give up your career. I mean, obviously, if you really can't bring yourself to go to work each day, then something needs to change. But work a full time job, do something like this part time, do it, in the weekends after work, do it as a second job. And then once you've built your career in streaming or in doing a website or running um, a big brand like Attack on Geek is, then decide, do you want to give up your full-time job? Can you live on Superior Leader, who's on the left? That's my partner Tom, who is currently a bit busy. But yeah, my best advice is, having done this for 6 months, living paycheck to paycheck is not fun. So how much debt? It's a bit private. But yes, to all of you guys on stream who want to take on this path that I have, don't give up your career just yet. Not until you're stable enough and big enough to be able to sustain yourself. I made that mistake thinking that by now someone in the industry would hire me, and they did. A few months ago, Xbox New Zealand hired me to do their PR, But then they decided, actually, we're going to close up in New Zealand and go off to Australia, in which case then I wasn't going to be able to run PR from New Zealand anyway. So mine wasn't that high, Oleaginous. Let's just put it that way. It wasn't that high. But yeah, oh, hey Serena, how's it going? It's not impossible to do this. I had no training in websites, in streaming. In fact, I'm a technical noob. Just trying to get a Discord channel running properly is so difficult for me. And I definitely need to hit Eridono up because he's a genius and I need to pick his brain on all of this. But even then, as a noob, I stream as a noob gamer. That's my shtick. I am terrible at gaming. And I can still do it. So this is just a message for all of you guys or girls or kids, anyone who wants to do this as a career. It's doable, it's possible. Don't give up on your dreams. Pursue it. Yes, there's going to be a lot of bills to pay, but hey, you got to do what you love. So, again, for anyone new who's come in and wants to know my advice, my personal advice would be keep your full-time job, build up your stream, build up your website, build up your brand, whatever they may be, whatever your passion is, do that on the side, do it as a second job after hours, and do it with so much passion and determination that when you are big enough and able to look after yourself financially, and you're able to live, then and only then give up your full-time job, because a job is important in today's world, especially if you live in Auckland. If you live in Auckland, don't ever give up your job. It's so expensive to live here. But anyway, so we've talked about gamer girls being harassed, which is a no-no, and Attack on Geek will not tolerate that. We're just not tolerating that anymore. We've talked about my background. I wanted you guys to just get to know me a bit better, get to know where I come from, and a little bit of advice for anyone wanting to go into streaming or wanting to go into pop culture, essentially, or move to the mainland. Yeah, there are some thoughts there. And yeah. What about tail end malpractices? What mainland? I mean Australia? But anyway, so after all of that, Attack on Geek currently is sitting at a plateau. We kind of went up this way when we first started, and we've kind of reached a bit of a pinnacle, or at least that's what I think. I think we could be doing so much better, and I would like to do a lot more for the community. I love giving away stuff. I love giving away games to people because not many people get to buy the latest games. And so if I get an extra copy and I'm able to give it to someone who really wants to play the game, it actually brings a little bit of joy in my life. So I really enjoy doing giveaways. I really enjoy just being able to share cool things with you. Some of you on stream have actually won quite decent stuff like headsets, movie tickets, and the like. So I would like to do more of that. I would like to be able to foster a safer place for gamers and pop culture enthusiasts. I definitely want to grow the comic book side of things. We're really melting right now. We've got the air conditioning out there. We've got the big fan, Recluta. The big fan has come out, and it still sucks. It's so hot. Oh, thanks, the best Tyler. Really appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But yeah, big fan. Um, I actually listened to Tom today. Oh, don't tell me that. I need another fan. Oh, Serena, awesome. Well, we can talk about it privately, but I was thinking of actually talking to you a bit more in person at the meetup. That would be awesome. Because, yeah, Attack on Geek was always going to be about the community, and I really want to grow all the channels. But because I'm doing this by myself, I'm literally doing all of this by myself, it takes a toll on me personally, and which is why I started off saying, hey guys, I need to change the stream schedule because I hardly ever chill out. So I need some time to be able to grow Attack on Geek, and today I am here to ask for your help as part of my community. You know, if you have any ideas, any suggestions, anything that you'd like to do more of as part of being a community member, if there's anything you'd like to see more of or see less of, hit me up, let me know. I'd love to incorporate some of your ideas as well. And and if you could, you know, if you're a streamer as well, get in touch. Let's co-stream on Mixer. Let's host each other on Twitch. Let's do so much more to get the community really going. And I mean, a lot of you from the New Zealand Twitch community are here today, and we've actually got a really cool meeting today to talk about this a bit more, which I think is going to be really helpful for all streamers. By the way, if you're in New Zealand and you're a streamer, hit up NZ_Twitch. We're a community of New Zealand streamers just trying to help each other grow and, you know, get to know how do you fix a broken monkey? Pat it on the head, move on. I guess I don't know. It's a bit of a bizarre question. Yeah, I mean we can fix that as soon as the temperature drops a bit more. But yes, you know, if you're following us on Twitter or on Facebook, interact a bit more. Talk to us because I mean again, actually it's not even us, it's me. You're talking to me and I generally respond to everyone. So start talking a bit more, interact a bit more. That way, hopefully, the people I work with, the suppliers, will be able to see that interaction and be able to be like, hey, okay, we know you have a community that wants cool stuff. So here, we'll give you more stuff to give away. We'll give you more stuff to share with your fans. So, yeah, I mean, if you have any suggestions at all, let me know. I would love to incorporate it. If you are a writer, if you are a streamer, if you are a designer or whatever, I'm happy to help in any way. I'm happy to help in any way. Um, I actually am currently helping out a streamer called. I agree with Serena. I would like to be part of the Twitch grassroots program, but I definitely need a bit more in terms of I think viewership. There's like a little criteria you need to fit. But yeah, you know, we're trying to look at forums on Attack on Geek. I know NZ Gamer has officially closed, but you know, I'd love to incorporate that to try and get more people chatting with one another. I don't mind being the middle channel where people come on to chat. In fact, I'll actually show you the website for those of you who haven't seen it. Let me just bring it up here. One second. Just bring this up. I don't know why this is not up. Oh, is it not? Okay. Oh, this headset? This headset is the typical general boring old Xbox headset. Oh, hey, Nico Kitty, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. The channel? I don't bill anyone, no. I actually don't get any money from anyone. I get free stuff to give away that goes to other people. And hey, Topan Covent, how's it going? And the Underhill tab, how you doing? Oh my god, please, please, no aircon requirements. Send me an air conditioning, please. I need to hit up some air conditioning companies. Maybe they'll sponsor unit. We definitely need one. But anyway, here is the website for those of you who are unfamiliar with how I started. This is the website I run, so you can see that there. That's just at attackongeek.com. So obviously, I go to all these premieres. I go to Star Wars. I went to Thor. And we do a lot of stuff. Like we reviewed Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Actually, no, I didn't review this one. This one was done by Puppet Monkey, who is a Kiwi streamer who is also a freelance writer. He approached me and said, "Hey, I would like to write more. Can I help you?" And I said yes. So I got him the code. He did the review, and that's a win-win because he gets to have his name up on a website, and I get to have a review on my site. So we do a lot of stuff. We do anime, we do live action movies, we do games, we do a lot of Xbox because I'm an Xbox game master. I do PlayStation as well, and I'm actually working on trying to get more from PlayStation. So all of this is here for you guys to see. And so yeah, this is what I do, and I would love to get some feedback on what you'd like to see more of. And Nico Kitty, I always need helpers. So if there's anything you'd want to do, you'd like to play a game and review it, let me know. Let me know. I'm more than happy to have others help me out and have their names up on Attack on Geek. That's all good. Aradano, are you linking? Because I think I've not allowed links on the side. I'm not sure. But yeah. So. Oh, Aradano, I'll put you on as a Twitch mod. That's for sure. But yes, so client billing software. I don't bill any clients though. And in terms of law, I've never actually practiced as a lawyer in New Zealand. I am a lawyer, but I haven't practiced as a lawyer. So yeah, I don't know anything about client billing software. I don't get any money in for what I do. Aerodano's sassiness. But yes, so I just wanted to chat with you guys today so that you knew about Attack on Geek and what we're about. You knew about the fact that I don't like trolls and bullies and I will not stand for it. I'm now going to try and actively help out any gamer who is in the minority. So whether you are brown, black, or you don't think you're good enough, or you don't think you're a good gamer, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. If you're Indian, if you're Asian, if you're Caucasian, it doesn't matter really. If you want someone to chat about gaming or streaming or running a website or doing all of this stuff, I'm here. I'm open. My DMs are always open for you guys. And oh, sorry. I just took me a second to realize what you were asking, Des. But already help out. By the way, everyone, I just want you to know all the art that I've been doing recently have all been voluntarily given to me by people, by amazing people in the community. The website, the Facebook covers, the Twitter covers, all of them. I've not had to pay a single cent because people are just so amazing. And, we're all about helping one another out. We are all about sharing our passion. So, someone who is an artist will say to me, "Hey, can you write this piece for me about my art?" And I will do an art piece for you, and I'll do that. And it's a quid pro quo kind of thing. Sorry. Um, and Des actually makes amazing stream cards and thumbnails. So I've been using the Fortnite, the Sea of Thieves, and the um, PUBG. The PUBG one was really well done. Des did that. So everyone, if you want to check out Des's art, go to my Twitter page. You'll see it all over there. He is a pretty cool guy and a really, really nice, awesome Australian friend. Likewise, Sir Harris, you too, obviously. Aradono, Kitty Chaos, all of you guys here today speaking on the chat, being really nice, and including me as part of your community, as well as being part of my community. I'm really lucky to have you guys, so thank you so much for all of that. He likes sharks and puppies. That's a bit weird, but cool at the same time, I guess. But anyway, so that's me. That's me, and that's Attack on Geek. I would like to grow a lot more so that I can give back a lot more. I would like to learn a lot more so that if anyone new wants to learn anything, I would be able to help out. So, yeah, those are my plans for this year anyway. Just making sure that everyone, you know, everyone's friends, everyone's friendly, everyone likes each other and are helpful to one another. We have to, we have to stick together. We have to stick together. And Aerodono is an NZ as well. He's actually a really cool streamer, Sir Harris. If you go and check him out on Twitter, he is pretty cool. He's pretty cool. You might want to go give him a follow. Oh, corporate law is the worst. That was my specialty, and it was just nah. But anyway, okay, I've been talking nonstop for an hour now. I'm sure you are bored as hell. So, how about I take a quick break, get some libation, and in other words, get a drink because it is so bloody hot. And then, how about some Sea of Thieves, guys? How about some Sea of Thieves? I learned something pretty cool today. In the Sea of Thieves game, if you make friends with someone, if you go into the menu and go make friends, do you know what happens? Xbox actually pops up with a friend request tab thing so that you can actually make friends with someone. Isn't that cool? I mean, Xbox is so cool to be able to do this. I always thought Xbox's service was really interactive and really well done. So that's pretty neat. So I was thinking maybe I can show you guys that in about 5 minutes or so after I get a drink. And for those of you who are on Xbox or PC, if you're playing Sea of Thieves, you can join me. And yes, let's get the Twitch New Zealand and NZ Twitch together, ITPGI Ghost. What would you like to play? I was thinking of doing a short Sea of Thieves stream. If you've got that, you're more than welcome to join me. My gamer tag is Miss Days Geek. Well, Legionist, what about running your own practice? Have you ever thought about going out on your own? Maybe that'll help. Hey, PNB Queedy ZB. How's it going? Libation hype. Oh, all right, guys. I am done talking about me. I'm done talking about, all this boring crap. Excuse my language. For any kids out there, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say crap. And I said it again. But anyway, Not too bad, thank you. Not too bad. Alrighty, folks. I am going to go get a drink, come back, redo the stream, and we will play some Sea of Thieves, shall we? And yeah, Aridana and Kitty Kia, see you later tonight. I will be right back, guys. Be right back. I should really have a scene here for Be Right Back, but I think I'll stop the stream and start it again, just so that it's a different stream and not an IRL stream. I've got Fortnite, but I don't really want to play Sea of Thieves. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. It was really nice to chat with you guys, and it was really nice to let you guys know a bit more about me. And hopefully, we can get a more successful community growing and going, and we can build Attack on Geek. We can make it the next NZ Gamer. We can make it the next big thing. Or Kiwi Ray, I didn't see you there. How's it going? I'll have to see you next time. Sorry I didn't get to chat with you. Oh, Legioness, if you ever need to chat, if you're on Twitter, that's probably the best place to talk to me. Otherwise, I'm more than happy to chat with you one-on-one. If you want to just vent, if you are having a bad day and you just want to take your mind off things, that's what my streams are about. I just want to make sure that everyone's happy and that everyone has a space to come to, that they can just tune out from their daily life and just chill out. So if you want to vent, my DMs are open for all of you guys. If you want to talk about anything, if you need advice, I'm not very great with advice, by the way, but I'm here. I'm willing to chat. I'm willing to be friends with anyone and everyone. So yeah, just hit me up, Legioness. Hopefully we can get you a bit more hyped about stuff. Alrighty, I'll be right back. Thanks for the follow, Legioness. Really appreciate that. Alright guys, I'll be right back with some Sea of Thieves. You'll see the stream cut out, but I'll come back on soon. Thanks, ITPG. Can I just call you Ghost? Thank you so much. Ghost, for the follow. I'll see you in a bit. Alrighty, folks. Let me just cut out and come back. See you in a bit.